Herzlich willkommen zurück hier beim Goalball Nations Cup. Warm welcome back to the second game of the evening. And we now have the game on the left side. Iran in their white, green, red jerseys and black trousers against the Brazilian team on the right side with their dark blue jerseys and some yellow around the neck and around the end of the arm, and also black trousers. The starting lineup for Iran: on the right side, Hassan Jafari; on the left side, Mahdi Abbasi; and on the center position we will have number 6, Nematola. And for the Brazilian team will start Leomon, José Marcio Sousa, and Paulo Santorino. José Marcio Sousa, you better know as Parazinho. And now the referee from Lithuania is checking the Iranian team. It's Vilma Venkutonute, and she will be accompanied by the British referee Beverly Boo Rashid on the far side. And now Venkutonute is going to the 10-second judge, taking over the ball, and now we'll start with their first comments for the game, for the introduction of the game. And Nadine Merten is still besides me and is preparing for the game, and we will take a look at the Brazilian team. Parazinho is on the left. Leomon will be center, and on the right side we will have Santorino, if I see it correctly. And on the left side, the Iranian team will start on the right side with Jafari. On the left side with Sarafras, and center position is Abbasi. And the Brazilian coach is asking something to the referee. It's Jonatas Castro, and tries to find some solution. I don't know what he's really has a problem with. Now the judge Venkutonute is going back to the table. Brazil starts with the ball, so from the left side, Lima, number 4, Leomon Moreno Lima. He has on his jersey. Okay, Lima. Now on the left side from the center position, the first throw from the Brazilian team. It's caught by the Iranian team by Sarafras. Sarafras from the left side starts to turn around, spins around, and then it's blocked by the center position of the Brazilians. And it's handed over to the left side, to the half left. He turns around, bouncer along the line. It's blocked, it's collected, and he's going back to the goal post and starts again from the half right down the line. It's blocked out by Lima, and so the Brazilians will have the next throw from the left side. The ball is given inside. Lima hands it over. They are now going to the center position, and now Santorino down to the center, down the alley, but there is Abbasi. Abbasi passes it back to Sarafras. Now with the next throw, right outside the post, was maybe 20 centimeters missing, just some inches there. And so the result still 0-0, 11 minutes and 11 seconds to go in the first half, and Lima has the ball again. Lima goes to the half right, starts spinning, starts throwing, and it's caught again by Sarafras. Sarafras has the ball at the left post. He's orientating, he's turning, he's doing a cross ball, and it's out. And now there's an equipment check with Nemotolar Sarafras. So the eye shades are taken off, and Venkutonute is checking his plasters and the tape, and now the shades are back on his face. Next try for the Brazilian team. Santorino from the right side goes to the half left, but it's blocked by the center player, by Mahdi Abbasi, to the outside. And now the Iranians again from the half right starts with Jafari. Jafari to the center position. It's blocked and then collected by Lima. Little problems there for the Brazilians, but Lima now with the attack into the net with authority. Lima throws it in over the hands of the center into the net. 1-0 Brazil.
It was an amazing throw, and he scored, so 1-0. And Hassan Jafari from the right winger position with crossball blocked by the center of the Brazilian team. And he's orientating his position from the goal and throws the ball, but blocked by Mahdi Abbasi. Zarafas with a crossball, but outside the field. So Lima gets the ball, hands it over to the center, and then the throw blocked by Mahdi Abbasi. Handed the ball over to Hassan Jafari from the right winger position, down the line, and Lima with the ball. And Santorini takes the position of Lima to throw the ball, but blocked, and very fast answer from the team of Iran, the Iranian team. On the left side, Zarafras with a crossball blocked out. Lima, the left winger, gets the ball back and throwing the ball. Blocked by the center. He was nearly laying in the air and blocked the ball by his left hand in the air.
Yeah, now the Iranians again from the left side. They will start again with Zarafas going to the center. It's blocked by the Brazilians. And Parazinho hands over the ball to Santorino to the right side. He starts, spins, throws, blocked out. But it's in ball over because it goes outside in the neutral zone. And so the Brazilians get an attack back. And from the right side, Parazinho is starting the center player from the right post. He starts, spins, throws, highly blocked out. And if you see on the right side of your screen a little man with a green shirt and black trousers behind the goal, he has a laser pistol there. He's measuring all the throws by both teams for the Brazilian team to see how fast the throws are. So they do really everything in detail working. Parazinho with a block to the right side. It's out. Santorino couldn't collect the ball and now gets the ball handed over. Santorino on the crossbar, comes to the half left, throws the ball down the line. It's blocked. The Iranians with the counter-attack to the center. It's blocked by Parazinho. Hands over to Lima. Lima goes slowly to the left post. And Lima now with the spin, with the throw. It's blocked again by the center, by Abbasi. And Abbasi hands it over to Zarafras. Zarafras now from the half left goes to Lima. Lima blocks it. Ball is collected by Parazinho. Parazinho goes back to the crossbar, starts, spins, throws. It's blocked again by Abbasi. Abbasi hands it over to Jafari. Jafari from the half right, down the line. Lima with no problem. From his chest, it bounced outside, so it's blocked out.
The Brazilian team starts from the left side, and he throws the ball to his colleague on the other side, to Santorini from the right position, blocked by Abbasi in the center, hands over the ball to the left winger, Zarafras. Crossball blocked by Lima, and I think he's taking this throw, but it's outside, about 4 meters in front of the goal. It crosses the line into the other places of this pitch. So Next try, Hassan Jafari. Jafari's ball blocked by Santorini, blocked out. So Santorini gets the ball, crosses the field and throws from the left winger position, blocked by the center, Madi Abbasi. Hands over the ball to Zarafas, and he has to take care, don't cross the line out of the field, but he did a good job, and as well the Brazilian team. But now it's Iran, the center position, Abbasi blocked, and again Lima from the left winger position with a high bouncing ball, and Abbasi hands the ball to Sarafas.
And Lima blocks the ball on the half left, hands it over to Santorino. He's at the crossbar, goes to the half right, spins around, brings the ball hard down the line, but Abbasi's there, blocks it into neutral zone, collects it, brings it back to Zarafras, to the left post. Starts again, Zarafras for the Iran with the cross ball out. It's out. No problem for the Brazilian team, no problem for Lima. Lima gets the ball handed over on the left side. 6:59 to go. Lima from the half right into the net. 2-0. Lima from the left side going to the right side and then brings the ball down the line. And Nemotollah Sarafas is just going a little bit inside of the field, and so the space is free to the right post. 2-0 for Brazil. Timeout by the Iranian team. And all the Brazilian substitutes are warming up. It's namely Luciano Batista, Emerson Silva, and Andre Dantas. They are warming up there the whole time. And the coaches just give some water. The Iranian coach has more to discuss, but now they have to go back into their coaching zone. Now we'll see if the next throw is executed the way they may be given to them. And now there's an equipment check again by number 6 by Nemotollah Sarafras. And the Iranians from the right side, Hassan Jafari has the ball in his hands, goes to the half right at the crossbar, and now goes to the middle, to the half left. And now he starts, he spins, he throws down the line. Santorino's there, blocks it, and the ball is now collected. Santorino goes back himself at the 3-meter line, just with a large spin from the right to the left, but it's out. Too much spin in this throw by Santorino. The ball is handed over to Jafari. Jafari from the right side starts again, throws a crossing ball. Santorino is there, finds the ball quicker than before. Lima gets it handed over from the half right again. High bouncing ball, it's blocked, collected. Jafari at the end is there after the block of Abbasi. And now Jafari down the line. Lima with his belly into the left. And so it's blocked out.
Yeah, so the ball will be handed over to Lima, and then hands over to Santorini from the center position, and the ball next to hits the right post and then spins out of the field. So Nick Sarafas from the left winger position, blocked by Santorini. Cross ball blocked out, but there was a penalty because it was a high ball. So now it's 1 against 1, and it will be Hassan Jafari against Paolo Santorini. So this will be the chance for the Iranian team, the team of Iran. He starts from the center position. Santorini is walking down the line, and the ball crosses the line. Goal, the first goal in this tournament for Team Iran, and the first goal for Hassan Jafari.
6:13 to go in this first half. Lima has the ball in his hand, stands in the middle of his goal at the crossbar. Starts from there, bouncing ball, and it's collected by Abbasi. Abbasi to Jafari. Jafari from the right side spins around, and it's blocked by the legs of Lima. Next try now for Parazinho. Parazinho to Abassi. Abassi with no problems hands the ball over to Zarafras to the center position. He starts spinning, throwing. Parazinho is there again with the counter attack. Parazinho, and it's Abassi again down at the bottom of the ball. And now Jafari, no problem for Lima. Lima from the half left starts anew, spins around, throws the ball high, bouncing ball. The ball is collected by Jafari, the right wing of Germany, of Iran. Is now bringing ball back to the other side by the legs. And now there's an equipment check. The Lithuanian team equipment check number 4, Iran. There's some problem with the plasters, and the problem is maybe that the Lithuanian female referee didn't want to touch him in his face because maybe this is not the way the Iranians wanted, so she asked for the coach to do the plasters back on his face, because one of the throws he was hit it at the hat, and so the eye shades were a little bit moved.
No, I think the problem right now is that they have to change because there are some problems. They are argumenting and discussing.
Maybe he's bleeding.
Yeah, it's a medical substitution.
Yeah, and this means medical substitution. He's not allowed to be brought back in the first half.
Right. Abbasi has to wait for the second half.
Yeah.
So this substitution is the first of Team Iran, but it will not count as a substitution.
Right. But he's not allowed to come back in the first half. And if you have a medical substitution in the second half, you have the problem maybe when you go to overtime in a deciding game, quarterfinal, semifinal, you're also not allowed to come back in the overtime. So, medical timeout, medical substitution can be really hard for you, because now in is Mostafa Shabassi, and Abbasi was quite good on a center position. So Shabassi now has large footprints to fill. And from the half left now, Santorino down the line at the legs of Jafari. Jafari with the counter attack. Parazinho is there. Parazinho goes to Lima. And now substitution, Brazil. Santorino goes out, and Luciano Batista comes in, and now he has to be checked by the referee. He has to turn his back to the other side, because they should not see anything about the equipment check, and also then the referee also has the possibility to take a look at the other side if somebody is doing some things on their ice shades. And now number 2 is in, and he now goes to the left side. So Lima goes to the right side, maybe just for one throw. Maybe they will completely switch for the next throw. So from the left side, it's thrown the ball, crossing ball, it's blocked out. And Luciano, he has on his jersey, so we will call him Luciano. Luciano Batista is blocked out his throw. 5 minutes, 6 seconds to go. 2-1 for Brazil. And Nemotolach Sarafras on the center, Brasil, and from his forearm it goes out of bounds on the left side. And Luciano gets the ball handed over at the left post, goes to the crossbar, and starts, spins down the line. It's blocked out by Jafari. Hassan Jafari is there. And now official timeout equipment check again by the Iranian team. And yeah, the Lithuanian referee Vilma Vikotunute is not so happy about the plasters. They are always move a little bit at the Iranian side, and so she has to control it several times in this first half. Jafari now from the right side starts, spins, throws, high bounce. Parazinho is there. Parazinho with a counter attack through the gap, but there is the new man. There is Shabassi. Shabassi gives it back to Jafari. Jafari from the half right spins down the line. Luciano is there, and Luciano takes his time from the left side, crossing ball. Shabassi is there. Shabassi gives the ball back to Sarafraz from the left side, crossing ball to Luciano, blocked. Parazinho collects it at the 6-meter line, passes it back to the right winger, Lima. And Lima from the half right, down to the gap, but there is Sarafraz again, passes the ball to Shabasi. Shabasi from the center position. He starts at the 3-meter line, right, it goes outside, and so still 2-1 for Brazil, 4 minutes and 8 seconds to go.
Yes, and it will be Luciano from the left winger position. He changed the position to the right winger, to half right, but the ball crosses the line out. Next equipment check. I think the referee is irritated because the player always moves his head above before he throws the ball. So I think she wants to be sure that he can't look through his eye shades, and he takes the ball, throws it, but long ball. Penalty, personal penalty against Hassan Jafari. So he has to protect the goal of Team Iran. And on the other side, it's Lima, and he blocked the ball, Hassan Jafari. So it's still 2-1 for the Brazilian team. I think their coach, Jonatas Castro, will not be so happy because of this result, but they have still 4 minutes in the first half.
Yep.
So, and the next penalty, because there were some noises from the Iranian...
Illegal coaching, I think she said. So there was noise from the bench, then it's called illegal coaching, and it's a team penalty, so the Brazilians can decide who has to defend the goal, and then they decided Mustafa Shabasi should do it. And Shabasi is now against Parazinho. Shabasi at the 3-meter line at the center position, and Parazinho from the right post takes his time. He starts, he turns, he throws, and it's blocked and collected. Blocked and collected by Mustafa Shabasi. Still 2-1 in this first game of the tournament for each team. And next try for Jafari from the left side. It's inside the net. There's the goal. There is the goal for Iran. 2-2. High bouncing ball over the hip of the Brazilian defense. And this was Nimotullah Sarafraz, not Jafari. Sarafraz with the throw. Lima from the right side. Shabasi is there, blocks it outside, and so we have a nail biter here in the first half. 3:47 to go, and the ball is handed over to Nimotullah Sarafraz from the half left. He starts, he turns, he throws. It's blocked by Luciano. Luciano stands up and brings the ball bouncing into the net. Next goal for Brazil. Luciano finds the gap between Shabasi and Sarafraz, and the Iranian coach Mohammad Reza Mazloumi is not happy about that. 3-2 for Brazil. 3:35 to go, and the next try for the Iran team. Out. On the right side, the ball was thrown out by Hassan Jafari, and so the Brazilians have the next opportunity to score.
Yeah, and they will start from the left winger position. So Luciano, but next behind him it's Lima, and behind him Luciano, and Lima walks to the right winger position and throws the ball, blocked by Sarafraz. Sarafraz tries to find the gap between Parazinho and Luciano, but they catch the ball. Next try for Luciano, and the team Iran block the ball. So they throw, and now it's again the Brazilian team from the center position. Shabasi hands the ball over to Sarafraz. the ball is crossing the field, and there's the next timeout. 2 minutes and 48 seconds to go in half one. Team timeout for Team Brazil.
Yeah, and we just take a look at the substitutes of Iran. A little bit stretching, a little
bit
bit sitting, a little bit lazy. And now the Brazilians on the other side. Maybe Nadine, you can tell us.
Yeah, they're doing a hard workout, I think. They were jumping around and yeah, keeping their muscles warm for their chances to play, but no substitution after this timeout. And so we will start from the right winger position. Lima throws the ball and it's inside the goal. So it's a 4-2 Team Brazil. And again, quiet please. And Team Iran. Jafari from the right winger position with a hard thrown ball blocked by Luciano, the left winger. The center blocked Shabassi, and there will be the next substitution for the for the team of Iran. Zarafas is going out from the field, and Khalil Sharian-Nazab will be inside. So he's still the equipment checked by Beverly Bourashi. No,
Vilma Venkotonute.
thank you. It's the referee on the table side. So Vilma checked the equipment and she has the ball in her hands. I think she's totally unhappy about the situation she has to handle with her. Björn, what do you think?
Yeah, the Iranian coach now demands that there was too many sweat on the floor, and Vilma Venkotonite tried to explain him something, but I don't know if they are talking in English or more it's body language, I don't know, or hand sign, because they're going thumbs up by Mohammad Reza Mazloumi, the coach. So he understands, and Mrs. Venkotonite was not so happy with all the distraction happening now, because she wants to move forward. But there's still too much sweat on the left side at the 1.50 m and 3 m line, and it's now wiped off the floor by one of the volunteers and also goal judges today. And if you are around the area of Berlin, just visit us at the Olympiastützpunkt Hohenschönhausen. We will have here 3 days of goalball at really world-class level, as you see also in this game. Just visit us today till 9:30. We will have games here also tomorrow and on Sunday the final day. But now back into the game. Parazinho with the save. Takes the ball himself, goes to the half right at the crossbar. Spins, throws, high bouncing ball. It's blocked. It's blocked by the right winger, by Jafari. And the new man, Sharir Nazab, is now coming over to the right side, gets the ball, and now is orientating at the crossbar. Goes to the half right. Sharir Nazab spins, throws, highly blocked out. Highly blocked out from the left winger to the right. And so the ball now from the right side, it's played into the net. Next goal, Lima from the right side to the gap between the center and the left winger of the Iranian team. 5-2 for Brazil, 2 minutes and 6 seconds to go. And Sharia Nazab for the Iranian team in the half-right position. Starts, throws down the line, blocked. Parazinho is there. Parazinho has the ball passed back to Luciano. Luciano from the half left spins, cross ball. Shahriar Nazap is there, takes the ball in his hands. His right hand, he throws the ball. Luciano with his belly, blocked out to the left side. So next throw for the Brazilian team. 1:44 to go in the first half. 5-2 the standing.
Yeah, and Lima has the ball in his hands on the right winger position. Throws the ball, it spins out of the field. So the ball is out. More time for Team Iran. They got some introductions from their coach, and the ball will be back on the pitch. So it's Jafari from the left winger position down the line, and the ball hits the post and outside the field. So the ball will be back, and there is Luciano on the right winger position. He changed the position for the throws, but blocked out by Shahriar Nazap. Shahriar Nazap from the place between the center and the right winger, blocked, and the direct answer from the Brazilian team. And now Jafari with a hard thrown ball, blocked by Luciano above the goal. So this was a nice throw of Jafari, but also a great block by Luciano. Lima with a crossball, and now Jafari again to the center position, blocked by his chest. So, and handed over to Luciano. Luciano blocked by Shabasi in the center. Shahriar Nazap from half right, and the ball spins out, cross, and spins out. So Lima had the ball in his hands, and down the line, out. The ball is out. So 47.4 seconds to go, and Jafari takes the ball, starting from the right post. Crossball blocked by Lima. Lima from the half right. Cross, and then Jafari. Jafari down the line, out.
And the Brazilians will now get the ball from the left side, handed in again. Luciano on the left, Lima on the right, Barazinho on the center position. Luciano goes to the middle, spins, throws, bouncing out. Before the 3-meter line, it goes out of bounds on the right side. And Shahriar Nazap gets the ball on the left post, orientating at the crossbar to the middle position. From the center, he starts, and it's Parazinho with a save, Parazinho with a counter-attack. It's blocked by Jafari, Jafari with a counter-attack, blocked by Luciano. Up in the air and out of bounds. And now the ball by the Iranians to Parazinho. Parazinho with a block, takes the ball on his chest, takes the ball himself. Parazinho now with the next throw to Jafari. Jafari with the block, and now it's the end of the first half. 5-2 the results in the first half for the Brazilian teams. We'll see a slow motion here by Lima's throw that went into the net. That was closely at the long ball line. Now we see it again, and no chance there for Bassi, who was substituted on medical reasons earlier in the first half, but now in the second half he could be brought back in. And now they are changing the sides, they are changing also the benches, and the Brazilian teams is now at their goal, the Iranians at their post, talking to each other. but I really have to admit it's from both sides a really, really good and tight game. What do you think about it, Nadine? Did you expect after the first game we watched Germany against Sweden, and now we see Brazil? There's, for me, in my opinion, there's another. There's even a larger quality in throws, harder, more precise, and I think it's really Goalball at a really high level.
Yes, for sure. They have they get 3 times in a row the world championship, so they are, yeah, the team we have to look for. And they said, they posted it on social media, that this is the only trophy or cup they did not win before. So they want to get this trophy as hard as they can. So they are well prepared all the time. If we take a look at the substitution bench, they preparing themselves, they doing some workouts, and they are totally focused. But I think in this match, there's they can be a little bit better, maybe in the second half. So we are looking for the second half. Are there any substitutions?
Yeah, on the Brazilian side, we see Lima is out and Parazinho is out. Therefore, in is Emerson and Dantas. And on the Iranian side, we have Jafari in the game, Sharia Nazab in the game, and Shabasi, Mustafa Shabasi in the game. So I think Shabasi will be the center, Jafari on the right, and Sharia Nazab on the left winger position. And the Brazilian team, it looks like Dantas going to the right side, Emerson to the center position, and Luciano will play on the left winger position. But there's again a problem with Sharia Nazab, that he has to be taped again. And Mrs. Venkutonute from Lithuania, very precise there. And they are preparing a substitution. And maybe he's bleeding at the lip. This is the problem. And so he is brought out. Number 6 is coming in. This is Nemotola Sarafras. He's coming back in. And Mahdi Abbasi is still sitting outside. And now Sarafras is also checked and his equipment. The Brazilians are on the floor. They are waiting to continue or to start into the second half. And after the equipment check is over, there's still a little tape problem, I think. So Mrs. Venkutunita takes the tape herself now and is fixing the problems they have with the plasters and the tapes in the face. So Wilma Venkutunita, is it do it yourself? And now maybe we can continue with the second half. Nemotollah Sarafras is shown his eye shades. Yeah, equipment check is over, and so the Iranian team stands on the right side with Jafari, on the left side with Sarafras, and in the center position with Khalil Sharia Nasab. And the Brazilians I already mentioned. And now there has to be doing all the writing work at the protocol table. That I don't know if it's a medical substitution, if it's a substitution in the halftime. It was not announced, so just has to be brought on the right position on the protocol at the table.
In the second half, Team Iran on my left, Team Brazil on my right. Halftime score, Iran 2,
called a medical substitution. It's called a medical substitution, so he's not allowed to come back in the second half, what I mentioned before in the first half, and that's why the coach is complaining now. Says, was substitution in the half? Where is the problem? And now she tells him what it's all about. And as far as I know the rules, she's completely right, because they brought another guy in, and then he had to be brought out
Yeah, he
again.
was still on the field, and she checked him, and then they have to change. So
Maybe we have the chance the next days to talk to the referees, what's happened there. But it's called a medical timeout, and so the game for Mostafa Shabasi must be over. He shouldn't be brought back into the game. I don't know. Now she's talking to the Brazilian side and tells which numbers are in and out and in and out. Wilma Winkel-Tonute goes back to the protocol table and gets a little sheet of paper. Correction.
Halftime substitutions. Brazil out number 4 and 5, in number 7 and 9. And medical substitution. Iran out number 5, in number 6.
So I think also she's had number 7 with Iran, but Iran has number 7 with them. Milad Suri, I don't see at the bench. So maybe this was also part of the confusion. But the medical timeout, medical substitution for Mustafa Shabasi is still there. First throw by Iran, by Jafari, but it's blocked. Luciano has the ball for the Brazilian team, spins around from the left side, and it's blocked by Zarafras. Zarafras takes the ball to the left post, starts, spins, throws a crossing ball. It's blocked by number 2, by Luciano. Luciano wants to hand over the ball, then does it himself and has to hurry. And out of the hurry, he throws the ball out, far out on the right side.
they have to collect the ball, and so the ball is back on the field. And Jafari takes the ball to the right post, starts as the ball spins into the out of the field, really close to the left post, cross ball, and I think Andre Dantos had blocked the ball by his fingers. So really nice try and really good save by Dantos. The Brazilian team from the left winger position, high ball, Bastita Luciano, personal penalty, and he moved from the left winger position to the center position. And for Iran, it will be number 3, Hassan Jafari from the center. Quiet, please, play. And he starts from the right winger position, and goal for Iran. Hassan Jafari scores 5-3.
5-3 must be the score, but there's up 6-2. There has to be changed something. Yeah, it's 5-3, not 6-2. On the official board, we see 6-2, and so just 2 goals, the gap between Iran and Brazil, and the Brazilian team with Dantas throwing into the net. That's a response by the Paralympic champion Andre Dantas under the body of Nemotollah Sarafraz. It bounces half right into the net. Now, 6-3. Equipment check again by number 6, by Nemotollah Sarafraz. It's a little chewy, the equipment checks here. The game, every time it starts to get a little flow. Oh, now we see what the problem is. They are always going, and now again blocked ball.
The tape seems to be not strong enough.
Yeah, the tape has some problems to be holding at the face. Now the counter-attack by the Iranians, but Luciano is there. Luciano from the half left Starts again, spins around, high bouncing ball. It's blocked out by Zarafraz. And Zarafraz now gets the ball handed over from the left post down the line. It's blocked by Dantas. Dantas has the ball and keeps the ball himself from the half left. He starts high bouncing ball down the line. It's blocked by Jafari. Jafari fast ball down the line. Luciano with no problem defending it. And Luciano at Zarafraz. Zarafraz blocks the ball, and it's collected by Shahir Nassab. Shahir Nassab to Hassan Jafari. From the half right, bounces down the line into the net, into the net. Goal for Iran. Down the line through the arms of Luciano. It slips through. And so next goal for Hassan Jafari. Must be his 4th goal. And now the Brazilians try to respond. Dantas from the half left bounces the ball, but now it's saved by Jarafraz. Jarafraz brings the ball to Sharina Zap. Sharina Zap on the 3-meter line, out. Throws the ball out before the 3-meter line of the Brazilian zone, and so no problem there for Luciano. He hands the ball over to Amazon. Amazon from the half left spins, high bounce into the arms of Zarafraz. Zarafraz hands the ball over to Sharina Saab. Sharina Saab down to the gap on the right winger and center position, but there the next try for Luciano after saving the ball. Luciano into the net! Into the net! 7-4, goal for Brazil. 9:46 to go, 7-4. And Luciano to the gap of the center and the left winger of Iran into the net. Next try, Hassan Jafari from the right post, spins, throws, center, Emerson is there. Emerson brings the ball back to Dantas. Dantas has the ball in his hands, starts from the half right, spins, throws, on the hip, out. On the hip of Zarafraz, it's going out. And now number 7 is called Milad Suri. Was not in so far, and out is going Nemotollah Zarafraz. And we see Jafari, Hassan Jafari, coming from the right winger to the left winger position. So I think Milad Suri will go to the right winger position. And so next. Equipment check is being taken there. 3 games ahead, the Brazilian team. And from the left side, Hassan Jafari for Iran. Down the line, blocked out. Blocked out by Dantas. Andre Dantas there with his... Brings the ball. Gets the ball on the right post. And again, he throws down the line into the chest of Zarafraz. Zarafraz gets the ball to Zuri. Zuri from the right post and throws it out. Was a little bit afraid of the 10-second violation. And so he throws the ball out on purpose to hand the ball over to the Brazilian teams before maybe be conceded a penalty. Awarded a penalty. And now Amazon with a high bouncing ball, but there was no speed in this ball. It was just high bouncing and no problem to be blocked out by Hassan Jafari.
And he gets the ball handed over from the left. So he starts from the left post, crossbar blocked by Silva, and Luciano throws the ball blocked by Shariana Zab. Hands the ball over to Suri with a crossball outside the field. So the right winger, Dantos, gets the ball handed over, and he changed to the left post. Hard thrown ball blocked by Shariana Zab with his feet, and they have to take a second try to save the ball. And Milad Suri throws the ball, and then the goal for the Brazilian team. Bastida Luciano from the left winger position with a fast answer but
It's a goal, but the Iranian coach has a point that was a long ball. That was a long ball. We saw it now in the slow motion. This was a wide long ball. So the Iranian coach was absolutely right, and now the response of the Irans is blocked over the crossbar. Unlucky for Team Iran in this situation that Beverly Bou Rashid hasn't made the call. And now Emerson from the half right spins, throws, and now it's blocked by the Iranian team. Sharina Zab hands it over to Jafari. Jafari from the half left. On the center, Emerson is there. Emerson with the counter attack, and it's blocked by Sharina Zab. Sharina Zab brings the ball to Suri. Suri on the half right. With no spin, just hard throw down the alley to the gap. And now Luciano, next try. It's out. It's out. It slightly kisses the right post. Slightly. But no real problems for Hassan Jafari. The goal judge brings the ball back to Jafari. He's on the left side. Takes the ball and starts outside of the field with his throw. Runs. Brings the ball. It's blocked. And now it's handed over to Dantas. Dantas brings a bouncing ball. It's blocked by Ashari Nassab. Back to Suri. Suri, right post. Directly down the line. Blocked out. Blocked out by Luciano. We have 7 minutes 36 to go. 8-4 the result. And Nadine.
yeah, the center throws the ball blocked out by Milad Suri, and it seems like they want to take the timeout, team timeout, Team Iran. So it's a long game, Björn, I think. We are. It seems like we are running out of time, the calculated time.
Yeah, the problem I think was this vastly having or inflationary happening equipment check on the Iranian side. So this takes a lot of time off the clock. But the next game here in Gym A, this is maybe good for the organization, is not taking place. This is bad for the organization.
It seems like.
Because Montenegro had problems with their plane. They stranded sort of in Belgium last night and will be here for the second game of the day, for their second game of the day, but they will not make it till 10 o'clock here to the gym against Japan. So we will we will have a short break after this game in Gym A, but we will also have games in Gym B. At this moment in Gym B we have South Korea against Lithuania. Now the Brazilians with the next throw from the half left. It's blocked by Suri. Suri gets the ball from the right post. Starts, spins, crossing ball. Dantas is there. Dantas goes back to the goal post, to the crossbar. Down the line, Jafari collects the ball after blocking it and takes the throw for himself from the half left. Spins, throws. Luciano blocks it out to the left side, and the ball is brought back into the game by the goal judge from the left side. Luciano, it's saved, and next try, really high ball, and the ball was out from the post. So the Iranians with a really close shot on the high ball line and at the post, ball is not in. So Dantas with the next throw from the half right brings the ball. It's inside the net. Dantas through the hands. Now we see the slow motion through the hands of Shahriar Nassab and Jafari. It goes into the net. 9-4 the result. And an equipment check again because a little bit of the tape is lying on the ground. Jafari is a little bit annoyed about all the equipment checks all the time. And now Suri has the ball for Iran. 5 goals the lead, 6:42 to go. Suri from the middle position starts, throws, and now no counter attack by Emerson. Emerson bounced the ball
And then it's up in the air. Sharina Sap is there. Sharina Sap hands over to Jafari from the half left. And down the line, Dantes blocks it out to the right side. And Sharina Sap, Dantes now from the right post. Goes cross into the net. Next goal for Brazil. Now we see the slow motion. Dantes from the right post. Bounce it high. And then over the legs of Sharina Zap into the net. 6-4, 10-4 for Brazil. 6:16 to go. Now Suri, next throw. Dantes saves it. Luciano says, give me the ball. Luciano gets the ball, but no chance at all because substitution of Brazil. Luciano is now taken off the field, and Santorino, if I see it correctly, Paulo Santorino comes back into the game. Number 3 of Brazil. And now his purple eye shades are also under control of Wilma Vekontunute. And now he's allowed to get into the game. And we see Dantes now moving from the right to the left winger position. Santorino is going to the right winger position. Emerson remains on center. Emerson with a high bouncing ball. Sharina Sap saves it, brings it to Jafari from the left post. Also close ball, but it's saved by the Brazilians. And Santorino has problems collecting the ball and throws it out. Just throws it out because he was searching for the ball. And so he hands the ball over. Next try for Jafari, Hassan Jafari. Goes to the middle, hands the ball over to Suri. Milad Suri from the middle starts to Santorino, to the substituted man in, but no problem for him. Santorino, next throw to the gap. The chest of Sharina Sap is there, blocked out. And so Jafari from the left side. They now hurry and try to get the Brazilians on the wrong feet, but Emerson is there. Dantes gets the ball from the middle. Starts, brings the ball high, bouncing into the net on the hip of Milad Zuri. It bounces one time, two time on the hip into the net. And so 11-4 for Brazil.
Yeah, and there's Team Iran from the center position. Shahriyan is up. Time out Brazil, but before blocked by Andre Dantas. 3 goals in a row by the left winger. And again, the Brazilian substitutes are doing their workout, jumping around from the left to the right and forward and backward, moving their hands in the air, circling around.
One short comment from me, it seems like their motto is be prepared. Be prepared all the time.
All the time, yeah. But they are prepared, but not on the field, so no substitutions. Again, time out because there's some threat on the ground. And now, quiet please, and play. So Paulus Santorini from the right winger position blocked, and now Shahriyan Sap from the center position blocked out by Andre Dantas from the left winger position. He gets the ball handed over, throws the ball, blocked, and they try to collect the ball, and they got it. So it's Hassan Jafari from the left winger position, blocked by Silva and Santorini. The ball is in Silva's hand. High bouncing ball, blocked by Shahriyan Azab and Milad Zuri. Milad Zuri, and his ball is dancing on the line, but it's out, and there's the next equipment check. So it's a hard. It's a really hard start for Wilma. The
Venkutunute from Lithuania.
Thank you for that. Venkutunute. I got it. She always has to check everything, so. But now, she said. Again, equipment check, but they didn't announce it, but it seems like it was a high ball. And now we see the competition between the both players with the 3 on their jerseys. So personal penalty for Paolo Santorini. He has to defend his goal. And Hassan Jafari on the other side tries to score for Iran. Jafari moves to the right wing and throws goal. There's the goal, 11-5. And the ball is Santorini's hands. He throws and he scores. 12-5 for Team Brazil. And still 4 minutes and 21 seconds to play. Milad Suri, the right winger, and the ball hits the post on the outside of the goal, so it's out and will be collected and handed over to Andre Dantos. He starts from the left post, the ball in his right hands, 3 steps, and throws the ball, and it's inside from Cherian Azab. Hips it. The ball goes inside the goal, 13-5 for Team Brazil.
Brazil now has to defend the throw of Suri. Suri's ball is blocked, and Emerson takes the ball over. The center player goes to the half right, and with a spinning, turning ball, now counter attack and goal for Iran by Jafari, now on the center position. Sharian Assab is on the left winger position, Suri on the right winger position, 6-13, 7 goals the gap. Santorino with the throw, but there is Sharian Assab, the new left winger, and he blocks the ball to the left outside. Sharian Assab gets the ball from the half left, spins around to the crossing ball, but it's blocked out, and Dantas with a save there. Next try for Brazil. Emerson from the left post starts, spins, high bouncing ball. Shireen is up, yeah, and Jafari collects the ball. Jafari with the next throw tries to get the gap again. That was close. Tries to get the gap on from the half left. Now Santorino, high ball. Yes, that was a high ball by Paulo Santorino. Again by him. And Wilma Venkotunite was not waiting 1 second. That was obvious. Good call by the ref. And Jafari now getting Santorino from the middle. Jafari starts, throws the ball into the net. Goal for Iran. Hassan Jafari with the 7th goal of the Iranian team in this first match. 13 for Brazil. We have 3 minutes and 28 seconds to go in the second half. And we have a result from Gym B. South Korea is beating Lithuania 10-6. So next throw down the line by the Brazilian team. And in Gym B, the next game will be Egypt against USA from the men's tournament. So after the game, we will have a short break here at Gym A. So after the game, just switch over. And now the next goal for Iran. That was Khalil Sharian Assab. Gets the gap between the left winger and the center. Dantas and Emerson
too much gap between them, and so the Brazilians now take a timeout. The coach cannot be happy with what he's seen so far in the last 2 to 3 minutes. So he takes his time out, and he's not smiling anymore. He's not shaking around and doing everything on a smooth way. No, no, no. Now he really gives instructions. So you see, he's not really happy about that. And now Paulo Santorino gets the next possibility from the right side. From the right post, 5 goals the lead. And now Santorino starts, spins, throws into the net. That's a response. That's a response after doing 2 high balls in the game, conceding 2 penalty goals shortly after the second one. Bring the ball from the right side to the left winger center gap position on the other side. Throws it in and now saves the ball, Santorino. 14-8, 14 Brazil. 3 minutes, 5 seconds to go. Santorino again to the gap, but that was close. Next counter attack, but Emerson collects the ball, gives it to Dantas. And Dantas from the half left bounces the ball. It's saved by Jafari, goes to the neutral zone. He finds it, passes it back to Sharian Azab from the left winger position to the right winger, but there's is blocked. Emerson collects the ball, passes back to Santorino from the half right, spins, throws, and it's blocked by Sharian Azab. Now we have some speed here in this game. So Sharian Azab from the half left goes down the line. It's blocked. Counter attack by Santorino, up in the air and over the crossbar. Up in the air over the crossbar by the legs of Hassan Jafari. 2 minutes, 25 to go, 14-8.
Yeah, and they're still in their changed positions. So Hassan Jafari in the center position and on the left finger, Sharian Azab, but he starts from half right and throws the ball out. So Andre Dantas will get the ball handed over. He's collecting it and starting from the center position. High thrown ball blocked by Hassan Jafari. Fast answer, but he throws the ball outside the field, about 1 meter before the right post. The ball crosses the line.
I don't know if we have a slow motion of this throw. The last throw. Do we have a slow motion of it? But no, I think the ball is back into the game.
The ball is right back. So no slow motion because we are on the pitch and Emerson has the ball in his hand, starting from the right post. With his left hand, high thrown ball blocked by Sharian Azab. In the center, Hassan Jafari throws the ball blocked, and then the right winger, Santorini, throws ball blocked out, and will be handed over on the right post position. Milad Suri handed the ball over to Sharian Azab, started from half right, moving back to his position, but the ball was over the center line, and they have to hand the ball over to Team Iran. So the Brazilian team has again to defend their goal. Team Iran, Milad Suri starts. Cross ball blocked by Paolo Santorini. He throws the ball, tries to reach the gap between Suri and Jafari, but they save the ball and throws it to the Brazilian team. And their answer is blocked out. And we are starting on the right position, the right winger position, Sharian Azab. And he throws the ball out, cross ball, out of the field.
1 minute and 20 to go. Emerson to the gap, into the net. Next goal for Brazil. Emerson finds the gap between the left winger Sharian Asab and the center Jafari. 15-8. And now Suri again from the right winger position down the line, blocked out. So Dantas is there. He's cheered up by his bench. And so we'll have 1 minute and 12 seconds to go. 15-8 the result. And the coaches, Jonatas Castro and Fabio Brandolin, give some advices to Dantas. Dantas down the line, into the net from the forearm of Suri. It goes into the air and then right under the crossbar, it's in. 16-8, 1 minute, 8 seconds to go. Next try, Sharian Azad from the middle, but then it's blocked. Now it's collected by Santorino. Santorino to the center to Jafari. Jafari with the counter attack. Dantas blocks it out. 52.7 seconds to go in the second half. And so we'll have Dantas from the left winger position. Starts, bouncing ball. Jafari blocks it, goes back to the crossbar. Starts, spins, throws. Dantas is there, blocks it to the outside, finds the ball. It's passed to Emerson. Emerson from the middle, bounces. Richting Sharian is up to the right, but it's out. It is out. 43.6 seconds to go. 16-8 for Brazil. And now Sharian is up from the left side. Starts, spins, throws, blocked. Emerson is there. But there was a high ball, I think, by Sharian Asab. Mrs. Beverly Bull Rashid says, number one, this was too high, my friend. And so he has to defend the ball in this penalty. This 9-meter wide goal. And Emerson for the Brazilians. After the quiet please, he changes position so nobody can help Sharian Asab from the left post. Down the line, blocked, blocked. Sharian Asab knew from the first step of Emerson where he starts to throw the ball to and gets it blocked. 31.4 seconds to go. And Jafari again, Hassan Jafari spins, throws, it's blocked, and Emerson gets the ball in the neutral zone, passes it back to Dantas. And now, timeout Brazil. They take it because 10 seconds are now stopped, so they have the opportunity to make a throw in a more calm way, maybe discuss which kind of scheme they want to play, maybe what they want to try to see. And the Iranian coach as well is talking a lot to Suri, to Milad Suri. And the timeout is a 30-second timeout. And now Dantas has the ball. 20.6 seconds to go. 8 Iran, 16 Brazil. And now Dantas from the left post. Official timeout equipment check. The goal post is not in the right position, so this is now done by Mrs. Bou Rashid. And the goal judge Dantas from the left post starts down the line, up in the air, over the crossbar. It's out. Locked out. The hip of Suri like a ramp, catapulting the ball up in the air. And it's deflected then over the crossbar. Suri has the ball in his hands on the half right, goes now to the half left, starts directly down the alley, but there is Santorino, less than 10 seconds to go. Maybe the last throw, Santorino with his throw, high ball, yeah. Too much risk by Paulo Santorino. That was a high ball, and so with 4.7 seconds on the clock, there's a penalty for Team Iran. Jafari from the middle and Santorino at the 3-meter line, standing there. And after quiet, please stay now. Goes back into the net. The defender, half right. Goes then into the center, throwing the ball into the net. Goal for the Hassan Jafari. And it must have been, I think, his 7th or 6th goal in this game. Next high bouncing ball. And now 1 second to go, and it's over. Game, yeah. Game is called 16-9. Brazil wins against Iran. And so we will now have a short break here because Montenegro is not here for their first game of the tournament. The next game we will have here will be at 11 o'clock. There we will broadcast you the game of the women's tournament, Greece against the Füchse Berlin, the Foxes Berlin. And if you want to see more Goalball within the next 45 minutes, just switch over to the other channel. There we have in Gym B the game of the men's tournament, Egypt against USA. Thank you very much.
Das ist eine gute Frage. Wie die hier auf dem Tisch stand. Wie auf dem